Lots of new goodies showed up yesterday while I was gone. I work from home on Mondays, and I was on the computer all day while everything cool showed up here. So now that I'm here, we're gonna install cool stuff on that guy's car. And he wore a beanie because it's cold. Good times. That does not look like a good time.
That's how I got to do it. Gotta get the film blur.
Yeah. Tell me what you're doing, Mr. Oscar.
Running some wires to be able to make the installation for the tail lights a lot easier.
Got it. And he's already got a amp power wire, right?
Yep.
She's running it down the same way. It's weird when you work with 20-year-olds and they don't know things like who Mr. Rogers is. Do you know who Mr. Rogers is? Are you 20? Damn. So this is my Mr. Rogers sweater. It is. It's nice. It's a nice sweater.
Is it a beautiful day in the neighborhood?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I think that's how it went. We'll shoot it again on another car. Maybe Sal's. Where's Sal's? Let's go see Sal's car. Eee, damn, look at our lineup. Not bad. This very well may be the set of headlights and the set of taillights that we start working on next. That needs it bad. What do you think? This car has all black trim. It's got carbon. It's got a bunch of other changes to it. Even a black license plate, right? You have to pay extra to have that. And it's got these red ass taillights. So wouldn't it look better if that bright cherry was more like a dark cherry? Wouldn't that be better? If that was blacked out on the inside, not the outside, it would just flow way better with this car. What are you honking at?
Came in, has a damaged hood. We're gonna replace the hood with a new OEM hood, then we're gonna wrap it in gold chrome. So I'll show you guys the process of wrapping gold chrome. It's a little different than normal vinyl, but I'm excited to do that project. We just had a quick little discussion, and it's about the fact that the red chrome tails, they just don't look as good as the black ones, especially on a darker car. So on a red car, I think it actually does go well. On this one, it is blue, and check out Mr. Oscar here, holding this super shiny cherry red taillight. What do you think, man? This is your car. What's the difference on the actual car with black inside versus chrome inside?
The big difference is it's a darker color. The chrome does not look good on a darker color at all. With the black housed, it looks perfect. It blends in with the paint, it blends in with the diffuser, it blends in with everything else.
Cool. It does blend way better if you've got dark trim and everything else.
More of an aggressive look.
For sure. Cool. All right. So crazy how things change. We just had a meeting about marketing, and we're gonna do some different stuff now. FlyRyde Premium, they're still having the meeting. They're literally having the meeting right now. Meanwhile, as we're having meetings, Jack and Oscar are just killing it, working on the WRX stuff. And so, right in the middle of talking about marketing, we're gonna market some products for another company that we love, Modified Technologies. We love you. Here we go. This is the coolest set of loaner taillights you can possibly ever get. These aren't even the tails that are gonna live on here. They're the same ones that were on the red car. Now they're on a blue car. And in a day or so, we're gonna have the finished product. And this car is gonna be clean as hell, right? Yeah! And it won't have a dick on it. But I think right now, the fact that it has a dick on it is awesome, because it's dirty. So, we'll revisit this in a couple days, but for now, at least you know it's coming. And if I do my job right, you'll see the updates daily. And so, yeah, let's do it. How many guys does it take to fix a bunghole?
Hi.
No.
Oscar's in there cutting away. He's modifying the WRX tails. Stuff's moving along really, really well with Modified Technology parts. So if you didn't get to see it, definitely jump on Instagram. Check out the crazy new sequential headlights. Everyone's been asking me about the lights on the red car. We custom made those. There's a new part coming out. It's gonna be very easy for everybody to use. And it's the same thing just like the C-bars for the taillight. Meanwhile, I have some crazy stuff to talk about. We've been looking at parts that are for other popular vehicles, because we're gonna spend a lot of time talking about them, teaching about the installation process, doing photography, doing video, and making sure, you know, above all else, that our customers are happy with them and that they're the best parts that we could be using. So, we've got fog lights, we've got DRLs, third brake lights, or fourth brake lights, I guess is what you call them. And there's just a ton of new parts that we're gonna start showing you guys. So I hope you're ready for that. I hope you understand that I am not saying that you can't get them anywhere else. You can get them other places, you can, and you can use the information that we're gonna show you to install those if you happen to buy them from a cheaper place. If you choose to support FlyRyde and buy from us and share with your friends, or anybody that you know would like this stuff, it's gonna mean the world to us, and it's gonna make a difference. I mean, this is what we do full time. It's what we love. I guess I'll stop yapping and we'll get on this install with the FRS. So what are you doing, sir?
Out this fourth brake light.
Aha! Anything special about it, or is it just a couple little bolts?
Well, not really. Well, I mean, I'm just taking out the modules I already have in there, but yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. What am I doing? There's 2 clips on each side. Remove that first with the flathead. Oh wait, are you gonna be doing that how-to on this?
You're actually doing it right now.
So on this one, I have an aftermarket light installed in here. Usually these don't come with a fourth brake light. So what I did was I wired it from the tail light down here, and that's what this wire is here.
Word.
If it was stock, you wouldn't have this here.
Got it.
Cool. So here's the first clip holding it in. Nice. Second clip. These are what the clips look like right here. Just 2 clips, simple.
Got it.
At the bottom of the this housing right here, the reverse light, it's held on with a clip that's attached to the diffuser. So once you get that out, there's 2 more bolts on the very top of the fourth brake light, and I believe those are 10 millimeters. So many pretty colors. So, we got a smaller ratchet. AC Delco tool's too fat.
Damn, just too manly. Look at that thing. That is beast. It's like, should we make a comment about Mitch? Nah. We'll just keep going.
Make a comment.
I think you done good, sir.
Thank you.
Did the internal parts come out pretty easy?
Yup.
Around that one spot? Nice.
There's a little curve right here.
Yeah.
You have to pick it up through here and then slide it.
Yeah. Do a little slide.
Other than that, easiest thing.
Cool.
Right, round 3.
I like it.
Going in with a 10 millimeter ratchet. I'm still gonna put the module on there. Ooh. So earlier I mentioned we had 2 10 millimeter bolts up there. That's these guys right up here. And then 2 clips on both sides that hold it in. Yeah.
Nice.
2 clips, and then at the bottom, well, my shit's cracked, but this is what it looks like. This is what mounts it to the bottom part of the diffuser. It just clips right in.
We've got a factory connector on one part of it, and then we've got 2 other wires. That's what makes the V glow. And then, here, let me just show this thing on the ground. So that's where we're gonna plug it in inside the trunk. That's what it plugs into at the actual light unit itself. And so, all I need to do is add a couple little male connectors with T-taps, and then we'll tap into the factory wires. Super easy. Those are your running lights, so they look like they extend to, I guess, the tail light. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we just found the plug. We popped out this panel right here. So we're just gonna connect it into it properly, like so.
Okay, so Anthony has super cool tail lights. People ask about them all the time. We already have a lot of the wiring accessible right here with our cool little ghost lighting sequencer. So we're just gonna tap into that. Normally, you would just find your power and ground for the parking light bulb inside of your taillight. It's typically black wire for ground. It's a red wire that we saw in the harness. So already got Jack holding that wire in the video before. We're just gonna tap into them with the T-taps. So here is a quick lesson on T-taps. You pull them out, you snap it around the wire, you plug it back in. That's it. T-tap 1. And then T-tap 2.
Those T-taps are pretty sick. I need those in my life.
Fingers. It's a little.
Is it just me, or does this thing not want to focus?
I know, it's a bitch. So since we know that we have only 2 pins on the factory vehicle side, this one has 3. So we're missing the middle one. So I am just gonna cut the wire right here. And if we ever need to reattach it, I've left plenty of wire on both sides so we can redo the connection there. For right now, all I know is that I need to power this thing from something else because this doesn't have it. So we'll just strip it, put another T-tap on this guy, and then we'll tap into something else. There we go. So we just installed the 4th brake light right here. This is the old one, stock one. It's basically all that's in here are 2 reverse lights, and that's all it has. So now with the new one, it comes with this V right here. That's your parking light, so we're gonna turn that on right now. So that whole V lights up. Not only does it come with new reverse lights, it comes with a brake light right there as well. So we're gonna turn on the reverse lights right now. There it is. Okay, and then we're going to show you the brake light as well, which is that right there. Alright, so we're just going to turn everything off. We'll show you what it looks like when the parking lights aren't on. So turn everything off. Okay, so here's the brake. And then the reverse lights. There it is. There you have it. Thanks to FlyRyde for the 4th brake light, and make sure you check these out on their website. Sorry, I stuttered.